The Knights have taken the last 2 games in this ongoing series. McDavid's one of those players to watch tonight to drive the offense. Messier's going to be looked upon to produce some offense for his club tonight. When you got 2 teams that have been beefing forever, a great way to settle it is on the ice, and it's next. The Knights win the opening face-off, and we are underway with this one. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Passes it over. Comes up with a monster save in front. Looks to set up along the point. Makes the save. Tosses it on to McKinnon. Here's a centering pass. Oh, and he comes up with a stop. And he moves it up to Connor. He's got a step. He scores! Oh, wow, what a play!
Well, he uses his speed to break away from his opponent, then reads exactly what the goaltender is giving him to be able to convert. What a beautiful play. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
The Knights are on the board quickly in this one, and a nice start here, the way that they've been moving the puck around.
Well, a really great start for them, James. It's all about getting everyone into the game, establishing some pressure, and finding a way to get on the board. They do just that. Now they've established a 1-0 lead. It's about holding it and pushing for more now.
Puck skips into the bench, and we'll get a reset.
Time of the goal, 3 minutes, 32 seconds.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Knights lead it 1-0. Taves is quick on the draw with the one-timer, and we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. The Knights have taken advantage of their opportunities here in the early going. Taves wins it in the offensive zone. One-timer! No room for that one to get through. Denies him!
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused.
Trying to shake the defender. He's in all alone. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
To his teammate.
Whoa!
He scores! The great 8, Alex Ovechkin.
Well, these are the types of plays in a game that you don't get often, so you have to make good on them, and they do exactly that, James. They utilize the space they're given, they have the numbers, and they make their opponent pay.
The Knights have been the better team in this first period, more scoring opportunities, and as a result, more goals. And they win that draw at center. Across the line, down the left wall, and loses possession after a solid hit. Feeds the puck over to Hintz. Feeds it over. Stopped by the goaltender. Puck scooped up by Taves. From the open ice, they gain the line. Oh, how did he get a piece of that?
Hill's in such great position. He's able to redirect that puck to safety right to the corner.
Here we go. Odd man rush here. The Knights gain possession in their own end. McKenna's gained the line and on the attack. The Knights looking against the half wall. Picked up along the boards by McDavid. From the blue line, they take control of it. Shuts it down. What a stop.
Well, that was a 10-bell save. We're going to get to watch it again here on the replay, James. But man, oh man, when you find the puck like that and you have the instincts and urgency and the desperation to attack it, that is one heck of a save.
Past the midway mark in this period, the Knights now lead by 2. Sabinajad's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Answered the call on that play. Powers moving the puck through his own zone. Carolina's got it along the wall. Trying to clear from the defensive zone. And that's blocked and kept in.
Well, that's going to be a call, James. That's definitely a penalty.
We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Line A's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
The cross-check is not a hockey play. I mean, it's a frustration play, and you're going to get the call all day long if you move those hands away from your body and you try and move a player.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
Well, everyone's fresh as they come out for their first power play of the game. They're going to have to find a way to really manipulate the defenders, move that puck around, but it will all start with winning the opening faceoff.
They'll want to clear the zone here while they're trying to kill off this penalty. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. And that pass is redirected. Jones takes the puck. Lugs the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. Skaters go off for a line change here on this power play. Iafrates gaining momentum. On the attack along the boards. Denies them in close.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
Slips by the check. Oh, I thought he was going to be beaten, and he somehow got a piece of that.
Hill's made an incredible save there. Not sure how he kept that out of the net. Just really athletic. I mean, you have to be acrobatic to be able to get to the top of your crease like that, but he read it perfectly to be able to make the save and keep it at bay.
The Knights wanted to put a lot of pucks on net going into this one, and they have delivered on that, leading late in the first. Rantanen's going to play it against the half wall. Nowhere for that shot to go through. Oh, what a save in front. Carolina's got it in their own zone. Pushes it across to McKinnon. That'll do it for period number 1. We'll drop the puck on the second period in just moments. Teams are back on the ice. Both squads gliding into position for the start of period number 2. Here we go. Middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Let's get the talented Cheryl Pounder back into this one. What do you make of the first 20 minutes of action?
Hill's been the only reason that this game is close, James. I mean, they have been under siege. There's been shots coming from everywhere, and the defense in front of them aren't doing anything to clear rebounds. They need to shore this up if they want to get back in this game. He's the reason it's so close.
There's the whistle, icing the call. Big face-off looming. The Knights continue to lead here in the second period as they have been the busier team in the shot department, and it shows. Carolina's got it, and they're on the attack.
The coach and team reminding each other that this is a critical face-off. Anytime you've got your opponent on their heels after an icing, you have to find a way to have urgency in attack.
Great read by Connor. Quick pass to Jones. Along the half wall with the puck. Slides it across. The Hurricanes take possession in the defensive end. Feed to the middle. And he denies that great opportunity there. Gains the zone through center. We got a delayed penalty coming up. That trip right in front of the official's eyes. Can't get away with that. Messier's called for tripping. He's off to the box.
Sometimes it's just a product of keeping your feet moving, and when you reach and you take your opponent's feet out, you're going to get the 2 minutes for tripping.
Another power play opportunity coming up here.
James, I think this is a critical moment in the game. You've had multiple opportunities on the power play. You haven't been able to convert. Now you get another one. The coach is going to have to consider deploying different personnel if they don't get it done.
Here's a shot. Oh, how about that stepping up?
Get out the ice packs, hey, James? That's what you got to do if you want to compete for a PK spot. And he does exactly that, and he takes away the shot threat.
The Hurricanes have it now. Carolina's got the puck against the boards. Big save by the goaltender watching that one. Puck picked up by Raquel. Hammers the one-timer, and the traffic neutralizes that threat. Puck exits the zone.
Messier's penalty is almost expired.
Carolina's back to even strength.
Well, this power play unit was stagnant, James. They didn't create any offense. They didn't get any pucks to the net, and there were really no chances. Hofer's made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
The Knights have been the better team, leading in the shot department, and they lead it on the scoreboard. And they win that neutral zone draw. The Hurricanes have it now. Puck grab by Carlson. Taken by Messier. Through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Dishes it off. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen.
Hofer's compete level has been off the charts tonight here, James. If we look back at the number of desperation saves he's had to make, he's kept his team in this one.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Knights are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Taves wins the draw inside his defensive zone. And he slides it quickly to Hudson. Moves the puck into the attacking area. And that skips away on a nice defensive deflection. Rantanen's got it along the wing. Scooped up along the wall by Radish. He was locked in there. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Made the stop on the play. Oh, wow! Stops him again!
This is a really nice save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area, and he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job. They're all over the puck here, James. I mean, their opponent, they don't even have time to breathe.
Quick pass to Messier. Here's a chance. Denies him. He got all of it. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The Knights have generated plenty of quality scoring chances and a big reason why they lead late in the second period. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. The Knights will play it in their own end. Pass to McKenna. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Carolina's got possession of the puck. And it's kicked away. Second period nearly in the books here. Makes a move in front. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
Well, the game has changed so much. It's so fast, and the athletes are so strong. I mean, the training that you have to undergo, whether it's in the gym or it's functional, you know that these guys are constantly working in small space areas, working on their games, working on their legs. Their foundation, the lower half, is so critical, and this is a perfect example.
Coaches have shared their final messages. Players are on the ice, and period number 3 is coming up. Barring extra time, the final frame of this one. Here we go. Third period is underway. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
The Hurricanes have been back on their heels throughout this entire game. The good part, they got 20 minutes left to play, and it's a close game. But they got to find an opportunity to get a shot off, James, and that means generating speed, generating offense, and it'll only start if they can get into the offensive zone.
The Knights have been the more active squad offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. Sabinajad's won it off the faceoff. Handles the pass. And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 2-0 game here tonight. Sabinajad's gained possession inside the neutral zone. Right up Main Street and on the attack. Oh, he stopped it! Wow!
I can't even believe he got to that puck there, James. I mean, this is all about instinct. You do all those reflex drills for a reason, so you don't have to think about it when you're just reaching for the puck. A goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
He grabs the puck here at the point, and that caroms off a body in the lane. Carolina's got it against the boards. Robinson's got the puck. Big time save with the blocker. Oh, and it's another save on the play. They go on the attack from the left side. Shot! Turned aside with the glove.
Hill's save percentage has been excellent, and he's doing everything to stand tall in the crease. Now it's time for his team to start playing for him. They got to get going north, but the first thing they need to do is retrieve the puck and stop chasing the game.
Carolina's got the puck against the half wall. Shakes himself free. Shot from the back end. And that's broken up. Taves plays it now. Moves it to Hudson. Carolina's got the puck along the wall. And it's a quick pass to Messier. Carolina's on the attack. And he had the answer on that one. Passes it over. Taken along the wall by Provorov. Feeds the puck over to Hudson. Shakes the defender. He's on a breakaway. Oh, absolutely clutch at the stop.
Oh, you gotta love this stuff, James. The game within the game, and this is a one-on-one battle, and this goaltender, he knows exactly where he's at, and he wins it.
Grabbed along the boards by Miller. Oh, and somehow he gets a sliver of it and keeps him at bay. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play.
Hill's found his rhythm here as we look at that last save. I mean, he has to be so on the mark right now, to position to be able to make it. His read is perfect. He's tracking well. I mean, you have to be quick and athletic to make that one.
Both sides lining up for the face-off, and I can think of one padded goaltender who would love nothing more than a quick clear here, Cheryl.
Oh, you know it, James, because the puck has been in the offensive zone. Just look at the last shift where they maintained pressure throughout that shift until they got that whistle. So they'll need to continue that, because if you're the opponent and you're saying, hey, who's most vulnerable right now? You know it's the goaltender, so you want to keep him hemmed in.
Picked up along the wall by Chatfield, and he makes the easy save. The Hurricanes have it from their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. Tiptoes around the poke check. Now a quick pass to Lacombe. What a steal in his own end. Caulfield's crossed the line and is on the attack now. Good hit to bump him off the puck. From the boards, he takes that pass. Scooped up along the wall by Caulfield. And he comes up with a stop there.
Hill's made a great save, and even better is the redirect to the corner.
Into the offensive end, right up the middle. The Hurricanes played along the boards. Taken along the wall by Miller. And now it's grabbed by Zabinajad. Jostling for the puck, and it's knocked away. Broken up in the neutral zone by Chatfield. Play is blown dead with the offside.
Hill's having a really efficient game right now, James. I mean, he's had to make many big saves throughout the game, and the timeliness of them can really give momentum to your team, and he has. I mean, just look at the ones that he has made. It's not necessarily quantity, but it's all about quality. He's been excellent.
The Knights are looking to close things out. They have been dominant all night long, and they continue to lead late in the third. Puck scooped up by Jones. Icing is the call. We'll get a face-off at the other end. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. McDavid's won the draw here in the defensive zone.
Huge win by the center to give his team an opportunity to get out of the zone after a critical icing.
Goes right to the crease. Oh, what a save by Hill. And now he moves it quickly to Stone. Avoids the poke check. Off a stick, and they can't connect. That'll do it, and man, oh man, what a special night. You know, Cheryl, always impressed when a goalie puts up a clean sheet, especially in today's game.
Well, in today's game, I mean, the puck goes cross-crease, you know, and the players can shoot from everywhere. Just the landscape of the game is so fast. But, man, was he ever athletic tonight? He showed his movement, his mobility, and, man, his ability to track. He was excellent.
Really good.